Welcome back to Farmbiz with Markay. Now today is day 4. You see, yesterday I flipped this carton over. The carton you are seeing right now, I flip it over. You can see how messed up it is. Now today being day 4, what we'll be doing today is to remove this carton totally from the floor so that they cannot be on the litters, that is on the sawdust. So that's what we'll be doing today. So that after that replacement, you won't see this carton this messed up again. In fact, you won't see the carton inside the pen anymore. So we are going to be removing all of them and then leaving the chicks in the litters. So as of today being day 4, the mortality is 0. We've not had any mortality since we stocked these chicks. They've all been doing well. So what we do, the sun was really of a great help to us today, because right from the early hour of today, the sun started shining even till this time, which is about 6 p.m. right now. So since then we turn off the gas brooder and then rely on the sun. So it's been helpful. So maybe later tonight we are going to turn on the gas brooder for them. Then by tomorrow or next, we'll now try to see if the chicks will not be needing heat anymore, so that we'll now remove the heat totally from the brooder. So that's what we'll be doing. The chicks are still on medication, on antibiotics and multivitamins. So we'll still continue with it until day 5, day 6, to precise day 5, before we'll now stop the antibiotics totally. Then think of giving the chicks the first dose of vaccine, either Lasota or Gumboro, depending on the vaccination chart that I am using. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be removing this carton right now. Okay, now you can see the chicks, they are on the sawdust right now. So I've removed the carton that was messed up. So you can see how they are right now. Now another thing we are likely to face is the spread of this sawdust on these tray feeders and these flip feeders. So that means in about few days from now, maybe by day 6, day 7, we are likely to remove the tray feeders totally and then replace it with this something like this tube feeder that they can comfortably eat from. So that's the next thing we'll be doing now. Now another thing we need to take note of, by day 7, day 8, day 9 maximum, we are going to be replacing the litters. Whether it is messed up or not, we are going to be replacing them. So we don't want to leave it too long, so that it doesn't cause the spread of coccidiosis in our brooder. So we need to take good care of these litters. So that's the next thing we'll be doing, preferably at day 8. Now today is day 4. Is day 4. So the chicks are doing well. We had no mortality so far. So the number we stock is still the number we have in this pen right now. So remember, we stock 200 chicks and they gave us one extra per carton, making 204. That's what we have in this brooder right now. So they are still on their antibiotics and multivitamins. So after 4 days that we've started giving them this medication, we'll stop and give them plain water before giving them their first dose of vaccine. So that we will do at day 7. That's the first dose of vaccine we'll be giving to them at day 7. Either Gumboro first or Lasota, whichever one you choose to give first, it's okay, depending on the chart you are using. So this is how far we've gone at day 4. Day 4, since we stocked these chicks. So we've replaced the carton, the messed up carton. You can see the chicks, they are on the sawdust right now. Now another thing I would like to talk about, maybe when I'm replacing the sawdust, is this. Whatever material you choose to use as your litter is very important. It has to be absorbent. What do I mean? It's very important. It has to be able to absorb their poo, their watery poo and all of that. It's very important it's able to absorb them. This is very, very important. Now, so for some people that choose to use sharp sand as their litter, you need to consider something. First, the cost of your litter should not be expensive. It should be readily available. These are the characteristics you need to consider before choosing the litter you are to use as your beddings. Now, why I normally discourage the use of sharp sand as your litter is this. Because during sunny day, especially not during this brooding like this, during sunny day, you know, sand conduct heat. So it's somehow hot during sunny days. So that is why I always discourage the use of sand as your beddings. So always go for the material that is cheap. Before now, I used to use wood shave as my beddings, but at the time I stopped, because when you go to that place that they plane this wood shave, there are different types of wood that they bring there to plane. Some are chemically preserved and all that and all of that. And when you're, no matter how you manage your beddings or your litters, there is no way your chicks will not pick from the litter. So using such material like those wood shave as your beddings, especially those wood shave from wood that are chemically preserved, will be somehow dangerous to the health of your chicks. So however, if you want to use it, you have to be sure that the source you are sourcing it from is clean, is free of chemicals. Very, very important. So that's why in most cases I use sawdust as my beddings, because I know the source I'm getting it from, because they bring a lot of wood from the bush, right from the bush to that factory to saw the wood. So I go there, source them, look at those ones that are clean, and then pick my beddings from there. So those are some of the things you consider when you want to choose the litters to use as your beddings. This is very, very important, because it's not something maybe at first you choose to use one material, at the end when you want to replace it, you are not able to get them. It's scarce, so you don't use such material. Use stuff that is readily available, that you can easily get as your beddings. This is very, very important. And change it. Don't wait until the bedding is messed up before coming to replace them. No, we are not going to wait until the whole thing is messed up, because at the 7th, the 8th, we are going to be replacing this sawdust that you are seeing on the floor right now, though it looks so clean. So we are going to be replacing them at the 7th, the 8th, so that we avoid the spread of diseases in this pen. This is very, very important. Right now, it's not time for us to expand the brooder, because the initial space I created for them is still okay for them. But when I physically observe that the space is getting smaller for them, I'll need to now increase the space for them, that is, increase the brooder. So, but providing heat for them, we are going to observe them by tomorrow night or in 2 days from now. But today, we are still going to provide heat for them. So by day 5, day 6, we are going to observe them closely, whether they'll still be needing heat or not. So that's when we will now know, okay, we need to stop providing heat for them. So this is where we are at day 4 since we stocked these chicks. Today is day 5. We've already removed the carton from the sawdust. You can see the chicks are on the sawdust. So as of today, being day 5, we've not had any mortality. The mortality we've had is 0. So the chicks, they are all doing well. You can see them. So what I also did on this day 5, okay, I think I need to attend to that unusual noise. Okay, I think there was something wrong there, but everything is okay now. Now, when you come to your brooder like this, there are things you do. You don't just look at them, oh, they are okay, give them feed and go. No. So you need to just stay a while, look at them, look at how their activity is, so that if there's anything you need to correct, you can quickly correct it. So take out time, just stay there, look at them, then before you go. So that if there's any unusual thing you need to quickly take care of, you can quickly take care of it. So I also added to the feeder, that is, I added this tube feeder to it. I think I added 2 to the pen, so that they have more than enough feeder and drinkers as well. So however, as of today being day 5, we still give them heat. We've not stopped giving them heat. We are still giving them heat. It's because of how the weather is. So hopefully by day 7, we should be able to stop giving them heat. So this is where we are as of today. So they are really drinking from this bell drinker. So like I said yesterday, in my last video, you need to do a daily cleanup on these drinkers, so that you don't introduce any form of diseases. Now, they've been on antibiotics and multivitamins since day 1. So they are going to stop. I will stop giving them that multivitamins and antibiotic today. So from today, they will be on plain water till they take their first dose of vaccine. So that will do at day 7. So I just want to give you an update today of how far our chicks that we stocked have been rather. So these are the chicks. So the sun is gradually coming up, though it has not come up fully. So we are still using our gas brooder to provide heat for them. So we are still using the gas brooder to provide heat for them. You see how they are. So they are really doing well. Very impressive. And the little weight I've taken so far, though it's not yet time to actually take their weight, because I do that normally at day 7, day 14, day 21, day 28. So I just decided to take few of their weight. Some are already gaining weight seriously. So it's very impressive. So I'm so happy about this bird I'm raising right now, because it's really giving me joy. So we've not had any form of mortality. You can see them, they are doing well. So another thing you also do, when you observe the chicks, the way they are drinking from the nipple drinkers, if you see that the is getting too low for them, what you do, this rope that you use to adjust the height of the nipple drinker, you need to now adjust it up a little so that it doesn't go down too much. Because if the nipple is too down, before you know it, there will be water around that where that cup is. They'll be splashing that water on the floor if the cup is too down. So ensure you lift it a little above their eye level, so that they'll be able to peck on the pin and then drink from that. So hopefully by as soon as I stop the heat, because it's because of the heat here, that's why I've not extended the second bell drinkers to this brooder. So as soon as I stop giving them the heat, so I'm going to introduce this second bell drinkers to this pen, and then possibly expand the brooder a little. So that's what we'll do. Thank you so very much for following up this bird that we are raising. Thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification icon, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will go a long way in helping me to grow my channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you.